Did you know that I made this beat? Guys, did you know that I made this? The song from scratch. From scratch. What's not next from scratch? This is my work. It's Pansaka. Production yaka. My production, my own production, but I never got a cent from it. If you can check now on Spotify, the song is sitting on like 23 point something million, 23 million, 23 million streams on Spotify only. The music video on YouTube is like 34 million, if not 34 million. I haven't counted the audio. My name is JLSA. I'm a proudly South African. I love making music with third parties that I don't get paid for it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share my videos. Now guys, the clip that you just watched was posted by JLSA, the person behind the Haba Juba song that was released 2 years ago. I stand to be corrected on that one. You don't know that part, yeah, Morumba Peach. Baby. You know that one, man. You know. I'm not good with the lyrics, but that song, yeah, like made waves, man. It was a hit, still is, But how, to our surprise now, the person behind this song, actually there's a couple of them. There's like Ntando Duma's sister, Lady Ama, and Sisi as well. Morumba Peach on the song. So I'm not gonna say allegedly because the guy's not alleging anything. He's just saying that he hasn't gotten any money from the song he created, and the person who's responsible for it is Sfiso. You guys know Sfiso from Piano Pals, the one that always talks so much and like talk like whatever everything. Now Ziakal. Ipimali Sfiso, where is the money? Pay back the money. Also, this week it's a week the artist day. It was Jima Shiho, now as JLSA, coming out and saying that he hasn't received any money from the song. Now my question is, did Busisi and Lady Ama receive money now, or it's just him only? We need facts. We need something. We need something. And also Sfiso must go on Piano Pulse and explain himself, because he always talks about other people. He also had an input when it comes to Jima Shiro's saga, But what do you guys think about it? Also, last night Musa obviously went on space, pop culture emergency, some of us who follow Musa. Now I'm gonna play the clip, Musa khawula just now, but I would just wanna comment on this, that Musa khawula did also weigh in on this matter, so I don't know what to feel about this, but all I'm just saying is that, do this artists sign like your split sheets and the things that involve this music thing, so that they are paid fairly? Do they consult lawyers? Because the song can be doing well, but years later we only find out that these people don't even have a cent from those songs that they created, and they are hit songs. Like, what was the agreement between the producers and what's like, just don't give us something like, I didn't get paid, and you don't come with all the facts. What was the agreement in the initial state of you guys creating that song? Because it's becoming a habit now that the artists are not getting paid, but the producer are the one who has their royalties. And guys, please just consult lawyers, consult whoever you need to consult before releasing the songs, because now we listen, we stream the songs, we love it, for you guys 2 years later to come and say I didn't have money. And we like, how after all the time we've listened to the songs and you guys are not making money? What's happening? I mean, this music industry is becoming, I don't know, should I say toxic? But let me know what you guys think on the comment section about this whole thing. Morumba Page, JLSA, CC song, Haba Juba. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you think it's fair? What's your opinion? And I'll check you on the next one.
I'm Musa Khawula. My friends call me Wendy Williams Lad. And welcome to the thing, bitch. Here, there's a couple of things that probably we're gonna talk about. Do request a mic, come on in, let's chit chat. But one of the things that I want to talk about, it would be the whole thing with the Haba Juba song, the relation of the Haba Juba song and who ate the money, who's robbing who, and the information that, obviously that we've received so far. And possibly more, because I did speak to a couple of people during the day and everybody has different opinions about this. Okay, so just to give you a rundown of what's going on is, that song Haba Juba, it was Lady Ama's song, or it still is put as Lady Ama's song with CC and who's this JLSA. So it's their song, and yeah. But now JLSA and Lady Ama, they're saying, bitch, we ain't got no money for the music or for that specific song. They never got even a single cent. So if no one got the cent, I'm assuming Sissy ain't got the money. And yeah, but where did the money go? Because the song did very well on the charts and everybody was listening. I remember at some point everybody liked the song, but I didn't like the song because I'm not into cheap music. So it wasn't my vibe, but it was cute, but it was cute over there. Right? So now if no one received the money, where did the money go? And people, or there is an insinuation, bitch, there is an insinuation that Sfiso, you couldn't know Sfiso. Personally, I don't like Sfiso. Let me just say there's just something about me that I don't like about him, that my ass don't like. When I'm looking at him, I'm just seeing a ghetto thug, and he's not someone I think I would want to be in business with, and it's crazy that you can get robbed by him. But obviously he robbed people. Our Lady Ama she's like, oh, I have this big ass song, and she's getting everybody dancing on the TikTok, but she ain't getting no money for it. Like, how stupid is this thing? And everybody has been talking since the beginning of time, your Brenda Fasters of the world, and everybody saying, get your paperwork right. So how can you not get your paperwork right and you want to be dancing? And I remember, I think when the music video was directed by Ntando Duma, that's Lady Ama's sister. Like, what the fuck? So are you telling me that they paid Ntando Duma to direct a music video, but the actual person who made the song didn't get paid? Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense in that aspect, but I do believe the bitch when she says she ain't got no money, she ain't got paid for the song. But also speaking to a couple of people, them industry people, and then they are saying, one of the people I spoke to actually, he said, Sfiso obviously is denying the whole thing, and Sfiso Uyapiga, Sfiso from Piano Pulse, right? If you know what I'm talking about again. Sfiso from Piano Pulse is standing by the mountain saying, no, he didn't chow nobody money. But he also did explain, oh, there's my chummy coming in. Come and co-host this situation. Thank you. But Sfiso obviously has a word, and Sfiso has something to say, right? And Sfiso say that obviously he sees himself as a businessman. Again, why would you want to go to business with him, like I don't trust him. When I look at him, I don't trust him. His lips forever dry, and I just don't trust him at all, you know. But okay, he say he's a businessman and whatever. Apparently, he owns like a recording studio or a recording label. I don't know the name of the recording label, but yeah, I'm judging everyone who's signed under that recording label. Cool. So Sfiso signed, I suppose, I don't know who got signed, but essentially the song is owned by Sfiso. That's the information we're receiving. It's his song. He's the one who. Yazini, this is crazy. So he's the one who took out, since it's his song, these artists are on a 360 deal. What the fuck is a 360 deal? Hey, we cannot be treated as dumb and as stupid, because this is where I want the conversation to be. Maybe my understanding of a 360 deal, but I know that Nicki Minaj was or maybe still is in a 360 deal, right? And that's when I started learning about the 360 deal. So it's not new. Not what this motherfucking Sfiso is saying in terms of presenting a 360 deal. According to me, a 360 deal is, okay, you are signed to our record label, but you can work with other record labels. You have a 360 deal in terms of, okay, there's other terms, obviously, in terms and conditions, but you are signed and you can work with other record labels. Hence, it's a 360 deal. You are not tied to the one little contract that if you are Rihanna, you are signed to Rock Nation, then whatever you do has to be under Rock Nation or whatever the fuck. But if you're on a 360 deal, I am signed by your ass, but it doesn't mean I can't work with another record label. Obviously, there's paperwork that needs to be done, but essentially, I can like now we could call it collaboration. I can work with other record labels. That's a 360 deal, according to me. That's what makes sense to my ass. But in any case, so this guy, okay, he has the 360 deal situation with these new boys, of which in my head it's coming across as exploitation, right? So he has his idea of a 360 deal, and you had him possibly last week or whatever, shouting at everybody, saying whatever artists that we're talking about. Thing is, I don't listen to like Piano Pals and whatsoever, but obviously you'd come across some clips and then you wanna, you know. But I suppose I got the message I was supposed to get in that specific clip that, you know, that a bitch came across. But in any case, in this clip, he was talking about, what is this, explaining this 360 deal or whatever, but alluding to the fact that he's the one who finds the artist, he's the one who, the specific artist that we're talking about at some point was living in his house, and he was the one who believed in the artist before even his parents didn't give a shit about the artist, and which is fucked up. But you know, he's going on that just because nobody believed in the artist, so it means he owns the artist. This is ownership, the way he presented it. So him feeling like that, at the back of my head, I couldn't help but think of Zahara at the same time. I'm like, possibly this is what was going on in Sbu and in Sbu and TK's head, because you know that Zahara stayed by TK Ngenza in the deaf beach house. TK was married to that bitch that went deaf. Then on the counter of Zahara, thank God that bitch went deaf, because yeah, they can't rob Zahara and get away with it. Then you get what I'm saying? But that's where the trick is. So Zahara went to stay by the beach house, and then that's how they robbed her of all the money and whatever. So I'm thinking that this boy is applying the same mentality with, okay, but I don't see why Lady Ama, because Lady Ama Giba Gula Piana, by the Val side and, by those side that nobody cares about. Yeah, Val for anything. Like, I still don't understand why people live there voluntarily. But she comes from that side of the world, I don't see why she would go live at Sfiso's house and all of that, because there was Sfiso's justification when on that clip, whoever they were talking about, or whatever the situation may have been. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. But in any case, Lady Ama didn't get her point, and this JLSA didn't get his point. That is where the story is. And yeah, back to Sfiso, him not paying, and this shady ass 360 as deal, of which it's not a deal, really. I feel like the artist should get to their point. That's number one. If there's contracts that are signed and whatsoever, because people have been selling music. You sell a beat as a producer, you sell a beat to Rihanna. Do you understand? Okay, just wait a little bit. Try me. Huh? I can't pause that thing. Okay, I can. Add. And yeah, for me, that's where the conversation is. And well, that's a conversation I wanted to have, but you're like to make me talk by my ass. And yeah, that was